What's up, everyone? This is Anthony Fritchley, known as Anthony Fritchley 2003, my YouTube channel here. And now, this is going to be an announcement video for July 3rd, 2025. And there's something I gotta say for this announcement video, you guys. So yeah. So let's get started with this announcement video started. So here we go. Let's get started. And please watch this video because this is very important, you guys. Yeah, please watch this video because this is very important. And guys, I got something to say for this announcement video that I may plan to upload for today. And not only that, there's something I gotta tell you about tomorrow, you guys. So yeah. So what I plan to upload for today, you guys, I think there's a couple things I'm planning to upload. That I'm planning to show you the homemade VHS update, which I made recently. And also I'm planning to show you my homemade Thomas VHS tapes that I made recently. That I made this year in 2025, which are taken from these old Thomas DVDs. From 2001 to 2007 DVDs. So yeah. Which are all made by Anchor Bay. Well, and Hit Entertainment, except Best of Thomas and Thomas and his friends help out. We do not have Hit Entertainment. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. And by the way, I am kind of getting into a little bit into Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, I wasn't even into VeggieTales too much, but right now I kind of, yes, I still like VeggieTales. I still like VeggieTales. I wasn't just neutral to VeggieTales. Well, just because I'm not really into those shows doesn't mean I was new. The only shows I'm just neutral to is Baby Einsteins. I don't hate Baby Einsteins. I'm only just neutral. I don't just like it. I'm only just neutral to Baby Einsteins. And if I did like CoComelon, I'm only just neutral. So yeah. I'm only just neutral to that. So yeah. I don't just like it. I'm only just neutral. So yeah. But right now I have no opinion on CoComelon. But anyways. And there's something I gotta tell you for tomorrow, you guys. I probably will not be on YouTube or uploading videos because it's 4th of July, you guys. Tomorrow's 4th of July. But it's a good thing I already scheduled that video. Because I know Bob Ross, it would be 30 years since Bob Ross passed away. I'm glad I already scheduled that video already before 4th of July. Thank goodness, because in case you were wondering, I probably have a life outside YouTube during 4th of July. I probably will not going to be on YouTube on 4th of July, you guys. Yeah, I'm not going to be on YouTube on 4th of July. In which I have a life outside YouTube during 4th of July, you guys. I am not kidding. Yeah, and I can't be on YouTube all day at 24/7 because due to social medias and commenting on my channels and stuff like that. So yeah. And I can't be on YouTube all day at 24/7. So yeah. And I can't be on YouTube 24/7, and I can't be on YouTube all day because due to social medias and commenting on my channels and stuff like that. So yeah. And I'm trying to think, you guys. Hold on. And I probably will not be on. I'm not gonna be on YouTube on 4th of July, Saturday. Well, I don't know about Sunday or Saturday though. I'm not sure about Sunday because I might be on YouTube. Actually, I might be on YouTube on Sunday, but not upload videos. But I'm not going to be uploading videos on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I might not going to be on YouTube on 4th of July because, well, you know, she doesn't go to work on 4th of July, if they're during the weekday, that is. because it's 4th of July is Independence Day and it's a holiday. And plus, I probably won't be on YouTube during 4th of July. And I have a life outside YouTube. And for some reason, we were just planning to go to Heidi and Don's house on 4th of July, but for some reason, they didn't have to cancel it on 4th of July for some reason. Like, yeah. Yeah, they decided to cancel it. I don't know. If they didn't cancel, I'd probably be at Heidi and Don's. So yeah. Actually, they did cancel it already. So yeah. And if I do have next time I'll be at Heidi and Don's, I was gonna give those homemade VHS tapes, which are Thomas tapes, to Heidi and Don's. They do like Thomas and Friends. They don't mind Thomas in their opinions. If I were Heidi and Don, they probably won't mind Thomas. They're actually classic. Thomas and Friends it's actually the classic Thomas and Friends, which is the original U.S. narrator made by George Carlin. So yeah. Well, one homemade Thomas VHS I made, which is Best of Gordon. Some have Alec Baldwin. So yeah. But most of all, when I made those homemade Thomas VHS tapes that record all from a DVD were all George Carlin except Best of Gordon. Well, I'll have George Carlin that I made recently, a homemade VHS, except the two stories they're Alec Baldwin, which is Best of Gordon. So yeah. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that, but anyways. So yeah, I probably will not be on YouTube tomorrow because it's 4th of July. Because of the holiday. So that means I have a life outside YouTube on 4th of July. So yeah. And I can't be on YouTube all day or 24/7 because due to social medias and commenting on my channels and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm not sure what else I'm planning to upload for today, so I'm going to have to let it be. And I don't know what else I got to say with this announcement video, so I'm going to have to let it be. So yeah. So my plan to upload for today is I may plan to upload the homemade VHS update and show those homemade Thomas VHS, I believe, that I made recently, that I made this year, that actually. I remember I had those two homemade Thomas VHS tapes. They're from Heidi and Don's, which are actually, which I made those back in 2024, which is Thomas Gets Tricked, which is the UK version that was taken from a 2007 DVD, and 10 Years of Thomas homemade VHS tape that I made, but they're both recorded in EP mode, not SP mode, which was taken from a 2005 DVD from Hit Entertainment. With an Anchor Bay. And which I made back in 2024, which is 10 Years of Thomas. So yeah, I remember there are two homemade Thomas VHS tapes that are Heidi and Don's. But those that I made back in 2024. So yeah, which is 10 Years of Thomas and Thomas Gets Tricked. And other stories. So yeah. And when I gave the Heidi and Don first were 10 Years of Thomas. That's the only homemade VHS tape I made, which comes with a case, actually. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know what else I gotta say with this video, so I'm gonna have to let it be. So yeah. I think that's all I gotta say with this video. I think I'm out of ideas. So yeah. That's all I gotta say. Subscribe to my channel, everybody. Drop a like on this video, and I'll see you guys next time on the next video. Bye bye.